This is what riches were meant to do. It says in Ephesians 4:28, let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the thing which is good, that he may have to give him that needs. So it always amazes me when people preach about prosperity and someone says, I don't need much prosperity. I'm a simple person with a simple life. So I just ask God to meet my needs. They don't, they think that's humility, but it's not. It's selfishness because they don't realize it, but they're actually saying, all I care about is my own needs. I have no ambition to help anyone else's needs. So they could ask God for $1 million, take it out just enough to meet their needs and give the rest away. But that doesn't even occur to them when it comes to money because they've been brainwashed by a world that says if you have it, you got to keep it. So that philosophy has hindered the ministry of Jesus on earth today. It has caused preachers to set aside their calling and to get secular jobs just to survive. It's handicapped churches and stunted the growth of ministries that could have reached thousands more for the Lord. It takes money to preach the gospel. Jesus himself knew that, and contrary to what people think, his ministry was not a poor one. He had so much money coming in and out through his ministry that he had to appoint a treasurer. His name was Judas. But Jesus didn't store that money up for himself. He gave it to meet the needs of those around him. He had such a reputation for doing that on the night of the last Passover, when Judas left so abruptly, the disciples assumed that Jesus had sent him out to give to the poor. Can you imagine how much and how often Jesus must have given to the poor for the disciples to make that assumption? And Jesus never built a worldly empire for himself, but that doesn't mean he was poor. It means he was the greatest giver who ever walked on the face of the earth. And it's time that we start following in his footsteps. Don't turn down the wealth God has given you because you don't need it. Dare to accept it, then pass it on along to those who do. Stop working for a living and start working for a giving. Discover for yourself what riches were really meant to do. God bless you guys.